Hello everyone, it's Paul Zorich, your Nashville area realtor and information specialist, coming to you live from my home office in Franklin, Tennessee. Today is Friday, October 26th, and I have a great video for you if you are planning on coming to Nashville and buying a home in the next 2 to 5 years, or if you're planning on selling. Here's what happened in the last week that's got me excited, that is going to be powerful information for you. I went to a meeting seminar about a week and a half ago here in Nashville, and two economists and one market guy spoke. Let me tell you who they were. The name of this was called the Greater Nashville Housing Area Economic and Housing Forecast. It was on October 16th, and there were thousands of people there. And Lawrence Yun is the National Association of Realtors chief economist. This guy's been with them for several years. I get Lawrence's emails, every week or monthly from the National Association of Realtors. He is the chief economist. William Strauss, senior economist and economic advisor from the Chicago Federal Reserve, knows what's going on out there. And then finally, Edsel Charles. Edsel is the founder and CEO of Market Graphics Research Group that's located here in the Nashville area. He's been looking at market data, trends, etc. for over 40 years. They're in 28 states and many cities, and they take care of the Nashville area as well. All 9 to 11 counties that surround the Nashville area. So what did these three educated, informed people talk about at this seminar? They talked to realtors, they talked to mortgage people, they talked to builders, developers, anybody who's in the real estate market who somebody was at this particular seminar. Overall, all three said that the economy in the United States is strong and will continue to be strong for the foreseeable future, the next 2 to 5 years. And they said that the real estate market is doing well, will continue to do well, but in particular, they were very impressed and said Nashville, Tennessee, and the surrounding area will be doing well, as it has been for many years now. The recession was here in 2007, 8, 9, and 10, and I think May of 10 is considered the bottom of the market when we started finally growing up a little bit with prices and values. 11 and 12 were good years as a realtor. We sold a lot of houses and made money, but from 14 until now, it's been unbelievable. It's been a very hot market, a good time to be a realtor, a good time to be buying in Nashville. I want to tell you something. I bought a house in 2012 for my family. We paid $212,000 for that house, and we sold it in 2015, early 15, for about $290,000. That's the kind of money we made. We bought our current home in May of 15 and paid about $360,000. It's been appraised well over $600,000. Of course, we've done many renovations to it. But houses have been going up in value, minimum 8%, and many of them much more. Some 10, 15, 20% is not unheard of in the Nashville area in the past 2 to 3 years, from 14 until now. What's happened is we've been very hot. If you're looking for a home under $250,000 or $300,000 in Williamson County or Davidson County, often you've encountered multiple offers on that house, and buyers have gotten frustrated. What's happened in the past year besides that? Every spring, the market is hot and jumping from about March or April through the end of June. Every January, the early birds come out for about the first month, and we get busy. It dies down a little bit in February with the rainy weather, and then starting March, it picks back up. But here's one thing I wanted to tell you that came out of the seminar. If you wait in another year or two, you will hardly be able to find a house anywhere within the Nashville area or surrounding counties for under $200,000 to $250,000. Right now, they're hard to find, but in 1 to 2 more years, it'll be almost to non-existent, okay? So if you're a little above that in the $400 price range, $500 price range, still it's gonna be a little tough, but there are houses out there. And let me tell you, this was the big surprise of the seminar. Everything's gonna be great, housing going up, prices heading up at 4% appreciation per year or more. But in May of 2020, which is a year and a half from now, they predict a small real estate market dip. And why do they predict this? I'll tell you why right now. We are running out of buildable lots in the Nashville and surrounding counties. Doesn't mean we don't have land with horses and cows and animals on them, or farmers, but those farmers who want to sell their land to a developer, let's say 100 acres to 1,000 acres, they sell it to the developer. the developer has to go to the city council people or city aldermen and the mayor, and they have to have meetings, and they have to rezone the farm. They have to get roads in there, sewers, water, electricity, and lampposts, and get that ready to build a home. That process takes minimum 2 to 2.5 years to happen. And right now, according to all these people, Lawrence and Charles Edsall and this other gentleman from the reserve, we are running out of lots here in Nashville. We just don't have buildable lots. Right now, if you want to build a home, there's only so much to choose from, but it's going to get worse as we go toward May of 2020. And why is this happening? According to Edsall Charles, he's telling us that the people that work in the cities, the councilmen and that, they're having a hard time with this influx of people and the exploding growth of the area. And so it takes more time than they have to get these things rezoned and changed, okay? So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to attach my notes that I got from the seminar, the notes that I wrote myself. I put them in a Word document. I'm going to send those to you as a courtesy with this video. However, if you'd like to hear right from Lawrence Yun or Edsall Charles and these gentlemen directly, I have some audio sound bites that are a little lengthy, but I'm happy to send them to you if at the end of this video you give me an email and tell me who you are and how to send it to you, or give me a cell phone with a text number that I could text it to you. I could drop it to you as a message. So just know that things are going to be great here in Nashville from now, 5 years out. It's looking great. We're going to have a little market dip in May of 2020, but they say that the economy is roaring and doing well, and it's going to continue to do well. GDP is looking good. Unemployment rates are low. Employment's high. We're having a hard time finding people to fill these jobs around here as they are throughout the country. And many businesses are moving here. If you've been to Nashville in the last couple of years, maybe 3 or 4 years, we have 35 cranes or more swinging downtown, building hotels, building office buildings. Bridgestone moved down there. JW Marriott just opened up a huge high-rise. So the skyline has changed in Nashville. And if you haven't been here lately, it's something to see. And not only downtown Nashville, the surrounding area, the old neighborhoods that were kind of decrepit are now being demolished, and regentrification has come around and new houses are coming. And then also even down here in Williamson County, Franklin, Brentwood, Murfreesboro, Mount Juliet, up in Hendersonville, all these areas are developing. It's not just Nashville or Davidson County. So the best thing to do if you're looking to buy or sell, but I primarily work with people who are buying that are relocating, is get in touch with me sooner than later. Let me know you're thinking about it. Let me know what you're looking for. We'll keep our eyes peeled on the market. We'll look. We'll put you on auto notify, make sure you're getting houses sent to you so you can monitor the market. But every month that you wait to come to Nashville is a month you're losing money. And let me tell you why. You're making a house payment somewhere out there in California or Florida or New York. You come to town, you might rent a house for a year saying, I want to get my feet wet here. You're paying $1,500 to $2,500 a month for a modest home. All the homes that are out there, which are limited, are going up and up in value. In the past year, I've had clients that probably wasted $25,000 to $50,000 because it took them a year to make a decision if they're going to move here, what they're going to buy, back and forth, thinking about it. If you've lost 25 to 50 grand because the homes are appreciating and you're spending money in an apartment, throwing money out the window, you could be losing 50 to 75,000 while you're waiting. So here's my big point to you. Don't wait. I'm not a high pressure salesman, but they're running out of land here. They're running out of houses. If you get something, it feels like you've got a gold bar and like you got a slice of heaven. And that's how I feel, and every client I work with feels like that. So come to Nashville, give me a call in advance, get more information from us, give us a call or an email, and let me help you make this process as easy as possible. We'll work together so that you find the right house and that you get a good deal, and you will have a house in Nashville before the others who don't know the information that you just heard from me. I'd be happy to send you this. Just give me a call or an email, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon, and I'd love to help you buy your home. Paul Zorich here in Nashville, Tennessee.